All right, what's going on, guys? So it's about time to swap the battery on my red dot, and I thought it was a perfect time to talk about two things that I don't think enough people consider when they're thinking about a red dot for use, right? Once reliability and just overall product design have been taken into account, the two things that I think about the most are, one, how am I going to change my battery? And two, how do I adjust my brightness? This Leupold that we've been testing for a while, my carry gun, is a great example of really good in one way and kind of poor in the other way. Because when you consider changing the battery, you have to understand that some red dots still run where you have to remove the entire red dot. So undo all your nice Loctite, take the red dot off, and then replace the battery underneath, which then you do need to re-zero. It might not be off by much or at all, but you have to make sure you re-zero it afterwards, which is a pain. Also, how do you adjust the brightness? So the Leupold is great because the Leupold Delta Point Pro has the battery compartment right on top. So you just flip this lever right here. It pops up. Take your battery out. Pop your new battery in. It's really simple. Don't have to re-zero or anything like that. However, where the Leupold falls short is the adjustment for the brightness is this button right inside here. And what it does is as you press that button, the brightness goes up, then you hit the top amount, and then you have to hit the button back down to go low. It doesn't seem like a big deal until you start carrying in a lot of different lighting situations and you realize that when that thing is up bright, like outside in daylight where you need it to see, it is going to really blow out and take up a lot of space inside your window if you're in a lower light setting. And having some of the modern red dots that run buttons on either side or an up down where you can reach in and easily up and don't have to memorize exactly where you are in the sequence, whether you're traveling up, whether you're traveling down. You don't have to do that weird thing where you take up your shirt and start looking down like that. Much easier to adjust on the fly for different lighting conditions. So if you're thinking about a red dot, you still don't have one on your gun, get something reliable, get something that has been proven and tested. We could talk later about enclosed emitters versus open emitters. But once you've got something reliable that fits your gun, that looks like it's going to work, consider, how do I change that battery? Am I going to need to re-zero every time I swap my battery? And how do I adjust the brightness? Does it do it automatically? If so, is that something that's proven and reliable? And if it doesn't do it automatically, how can I make my adjustments? I personally prefer a top or a side loading battery and physical button adjustments for the brightness up and down. So that's just my 2 cents. Thought of it as I was swapping out my battery. Hope it helps somebody out there. And as always, stay smart, stay safe, never stop improving. I'll talk to you guys soon.